Ask what happened? How did you first see the camps? What happened after you arrived there? After 3 days in the train with no food and no drink.
We did stop in that train station, which turned out to be the train station of Kaufering. Most of the trains stopped there. We were in cattle wagons. The conditions were terrible. They didn't give us for 3 days not to eat and not to drink. So practically 25% just died and were left in the wagons. When the doors were opened, the welcome was SS people with dogs who started to bark, and they gave us an order to follow them, and we started to walk. We did not have any idea what's going to be here. But we, at that time, were already like zombies. We did what they told us to do. About 3 or maybe 4 kilometers, we arrived in a place, and then what we saw was very funny barracks. It was only a roof, and we had to sleep on the surface. So this is what they told us. But it's a long story that we have to. We had to. This was called Konzentrationslager Dachau, Arbeitslager 1, and there were about 1,000 prisoners, mostly Jewish, working there 12 hours a day. The conditions were terrible. They did bring, as a matter of fact, 30,000 Jews from Polish Jews, Hungarian Jews, Lithuanian Jews, to build the 6 bunkers, where in those bunkers they wanted to produce 700 jets, Messerschmitt 262. But we in the beginning didn't even know what we are doing there, what we know. So actually people started to die. From the 30,000 Jews, there are all kind of numbers. But for sure, 20,000 just passed out, died. That's what the statistic says. So,
What
this
season?
was a
What
hell.
season did you arrive in? What season? Winter? During what
We
season?
arrived in July.
July.
And the weather was still fair.
What did
They
you?
took away our civil clothes and gave us the striped ones that we had to wear without pockets. Took away the shoes. They gave us wooden shoes.
Clothes.
Wooden shoes.
How far was the working site from the camp?
About 3 kilometers, 4 kilometers.
Transportation?
Legs.
Legs.
Number 11.
What did you do?
We worked mainly with you know, with the cement.
Casting?
Yes, we had to schlep the sacks and then lower them and mix them with water, made beton. And then because it was a big bunker, so it was half round. It was
How big?
how big? It was, the height was about 90 meters and the length was 280 meters. And what we had is to shuffle the beton from one post to another one, and if you wouldn't make it, so the wooden plank that we stood on it broke, and you fell just into the beton and were covered with it. So later on there was a beton pump, the whole story.
Okay.